Welcome back to Michael's Walk Photography. We're here for another video. Got a fun one in store today. I just got a bunch of new gear in the mail, and I thought what better way than to kind of go over some of it with you guys here. So let's just jump right into it. Kind of got a lot of stuff in the last few days. So here, of course, is, I'm sure you're probably all pretty familiar with this one here. This is the Peak Design messenger bag. This happens to be the 13-inch. The 15-inch from all the reviews I saw just seemed way too big for me. I am just what, 5'6" or 5'7"-ish, so obviously the 15-inch would just be a little too big for a small guy like me. So the 13-inch, I was really reluctant to kind of try it out, but I did end up getting it. I'm going to do a full review on this guy a little bit later, because I think there's a lot more to go in depth, that I can go in depth with this. So I'm just going to hold off on that, but that is one of the items that I did end up picking up on my last Amazon purchases here. So then I also picked up, and this is the field pouch from Peak Design as well. So as you can see, I got the Heritage Tan one there. So this is a matching field pouch. So basically just a small little pouch to add some additional photography supplies and things like that too. So again, the price wasn't ridiculous, and I figured if I can just use it for, I do a lot of traveling, so if I can use it for something like that, I would probably be pretty happy. So I guess we'll have to try it out here and see what it looks like. I guess it's an unboxing of sorts here. So Peak Design, the field pouch, Heritage Tan. So as you can see, same color as the messenger bag. Gotta have a matching set and all, you know. Then kind of, if you want to look inside there a little bit, it's basically got a couple different pouches, or it's one pouch, but it's got a couple different little pockets and things in here that are going to be nice. It's got a nice little zipper pocket. It can expand kind of good, it's kind of wide, and it can get a little bigger, or you can pack it smaller. Won't take all this off right now, but it's got belt loops as well, so at the very least you can have that strapped to you. It's got the little guys up here that if you have the Peak Design straps and everything like that, that just easily hook into the straps, and you can also just wear it kind of like as a small little shoulder bag, I guess, if you want. So that was one item, and can't wait to kind of play around with that little guy and see what I can all put in there and what I end up, or I guess what I end up putting in there. Another little thing that came in the pack, just a bounce dome, bounce diffuser for my flash. So, of course, obviously, let's see here. So that would just go on top of a flash, so, and diffuse the light. So that would just go over there and help even out some of the harsh light a little bit. So if you're doing portraitures, you'll get a little bit more natural look. So that's that guy. And I also got just a little think tank battery holder, 2-pack battery holder. I don't know, I just like to kind of keep organized, so I figured why not just pick this up. It's been sitting in my Amazon bucket for quite some time, so figured why not just finally just order it. It doesn't cost much, so but yeah, as you see, open it up here and just put 2 small little batteries in there, pack it away nice and small, probably inside the messenger pouch, messenger bag, or inside the pouch, one of the two. Then I got the Manfrotto PIXI. So I've been seeing these guys, a couple different reviews on these guys on some of the different channels and things like that, so I thought I'd give it a try as well. Basically just a small, well, here, let's take a look. Just basically a very small tripod that, let's see if I can even get it out of here. Basically a small little tripod I mean, works good for small, little locations like that. It's good for carrying around and shooting video off of, handheld anyway, and just kind of get it in the small little areas. You can kind of set it up anywhere because it's just, well, it's a small little guy. It's a PIXI. Have to figure out how this whole thing works, but ultimately the ball head, you can turn that around and so you can angle it. So have to play around with that a little bit more as well, but thought that would kind of come in handy as well. But then the big thing for all the traveling I do is I ended up with the Manfrotto BeFree carbon fiber tripod. So this bad boy is not a cheap tripod. Well, I guess compared to what some tripods cost, maybe it's not too bad. But I currently shoot Manfrotto right now. It does have a different release plate than kind of the common, what is it, the Arca Swiss plates that come with the majority of the tripods out there now. But since I already have a Manfrotto tripod, I don't have to kind of worry about that as much. This package did come with 2 additional plates, so I guess I have plenty to go around at this point. But basically the nice thing about this guy is comes in, I believe, at 2.2 pounds. Carbon fiber, nice and sturdy. I'll have to, of course, try it out because apparently it is pretty lightweight and the ball head doesn't look, if you can kind of see, it just looks, it's you know, it's plastic up there. So I don't know how durable it's going to be and how long it's going to last, but ultimately I got this for travel, and I figured it's a lot smaller, a lot more compact, and of course a lot more lightweight to be hauling across countries. So I got a trip planned to Croatia coming up here in September, and I'm of course have a good chance to try it out then. But again, it's not going to be as sturdy as some of your tripods out there, but hopefully for travel purposes it will come in pretty handy and get the job done. But I guess I can always do a follow-up video on that as well. So, but ultimately just a fine looking tripod, and kind of really excited about this one. So the only thing I don't believe you can do is change the ball head, which kind of bugs me. It only has, if you can see, you only have one slot that you can kind of go in instead of both ways, so you pretty much got to independently change everything with just one locking lever there. So that could get kind of frustrating. I've looked online to see if there's ways to switch out the ball heads. It looks like it's kind of like do it at your own risk kind of deal. One, you got to find a ball head that's this size and fits the thread in here, and figure out how to get this one off, which isn't very easy apparently. So, or maybe it is. Okay, well, I guess that answers that. So yeah, I guess I can always look into a new ball head anyway, but it's going to have to be a little guy here. Well, that's good to know, because most of the people I asked said that this thing wasn't removable. So, well, that's a nice little surprise anyway. So that is kind of the gear. I'll kind of post it again in the notes here, all the different stuff. But more review coming on the next video for the 13-inch messenger bag. I think a lot of the reviews out there are for the 15-inch, so I think it'd be nice to kind of get some of the information out there on the 13-inch, which I'm not really a Peak Design fanboy, but I have been using it for a couple days now here, and it's pretty nice. So, but we'll get into all that a little bit later. I guess ultimately, if you got questions about any of the gear or anything like that, feel free to leave comments below. Ultimately, yeah, this was just a quick little guide video to show some of the cool little gadgets that I just picked up. So, if any of them turn out to be less than desirable, I will of course let you know, but for the most part I think they should all do the trick pretty well. So, but yeah, like I said, leave some comments, like, follow, share. All right, thanks.